Hi guys, welcome to this quick unboxing and short review of this bathroom light fixture. It's dimmable LED, exactly how we want it. It's consuming only 20 watts but still has a whopping 2000 lumen. But of course it's also dimmable and we can change the color temperature directly on the light. And not only in 3 different steps like normal standard lights, we have a whopping 5 different steps for the color temperature. And so here we go. It has arrived nicely protected, nicely packaged here. Another protection here. Definitely a very modern, very beautiful design. Comes with this standard mount, very easy to use. And we can confirm the size, what you think, 23.6 inches. We have 2 screws here. After attaching this mount and connecting the wires, you can use the screw on top and the one underneath to attach it. I love it with just 2 screws. So I'm removing the one here and this one here as well. And so you can see everything what we get. So we have this really normal standard mount. Love the thing. That's the best mount which you can get, especially because you don't have to mount it straight. You can just screw it into the wall as straight as ever possible, but after that you can still adjust it because it has these wide openings here. You also have the grounding, and here you can see the different color temperature settings. So we can change that easily even after installing. Some of the lights you have to open, then change it, close it again, very complicated. So here much easier. These are the 2 wires which we have to connect to the existing wiring. Maybe you have to remove a little bit of protection or just pull it out here a little bit, twist it a little bit more. Yeah, I would say that's it actually. Nothing else to do. Just pull it out a little bit more maybe, then twist it. And so we have 2 nice endings even without having to cut it. And as accessories we get even the anchor screws and the wire nuts. And so I've temporarily connected the light here for you so you can see it from underneath and from the top. And so I can change the color temperature from here directly so you get an impression how this will look or how this could look. Really nice, warm, a little bit less warm, and that's the medium position, a little bit colder, and this one really cold. Of course it's not 100% accurate here on the video. And so I'm here in the bathroom where I'm going to mount this light. The light situation of course is a little bit limited because I had to turn off the power. You can see there's absolutely no power. And so let's see how we can add this mounting plate here. The screws are at the top and at the bottom. So let's say something like that should fit. The included screws should be okay in most of the cases. Here in this case they were a little bit too long. And so I'm using here a simple number 8 self drill. There's an absolutely perfect hold. What we can already do without the light is to connect the grounding here, grounding from the mount to the grounding which comes from the home. Push this a little bit back. And now because I don't have anybody to hold the light for me, I'm not using these standard wire nuts. I'm going to use such clips which I can pre-attach here. Then I remove the screws. Now attaching the first wire, that's the black one. When you pull the wires a little bit back, you can see one is the white one and the other one is the black one. So I'm adding black to black and white to white. And so that should be connected. Storing everything here inside, all the remaining wires. There's one little complaint here, or maybe even a little bit bigger one. The opening for the screw is almost impossible to find. There's nothing to see unless you can go pretty close and see everything. It would have been much easier to have the screws from the side instead of having one on the top and one at the bottom. So you can easily lose a lot of time here during this process. I got really tired about this screw here on top. I dropped it about 3 or 4 times, almost lost it. And now I think it's in. I hope it's better working. Yeah, the light itself not too bad, but I hope you can see on the side here, it's lifting up pretty heavily and also on this side here, definitely not a very stable thing. I don't know how this will look on the long term, but definitely not something which I can really recommend for you, unfortunately. If you're still interested into this light, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing into the description, so you can do whatever you want, but definitely no recommendation from my side. But I still hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.